What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you guys how to do the lava effect here in Blender. So guys, for this tutorial I'm not doing camera tracking because I've had 2 camera tracking videos tutorial available for you guys. You can watch it and learn how to camera track, and instead I will show you guys how to do the lava effect and the texturing, compositing and all of that good stuff. I will show you guys, and for this I'm not doing 3 videos, but instead I will make everything available in one video. Alright, now let's get started. Alright guys, now when I play through this is the camera, and when you see at it, you see that I've tracked the camera and the camera is working in space according to the real camera I shot with. Alright, so the first thing I will do is to add an object to this, which is a plane. We just center this. Then when I add a plane to this and I play through, you see that this is well laced and the tracking is good. Alright, so you can see that. Okay, now first thing I will do now is to expand this plane. Just press S to scale it up like so. Just press tab to edit mode, then click here, then press S, then Y, then resize it, then drag down here. So when I play through, we see this clearly that is really nice tracking. Alright, let's begin with the lava effect. I will just scale this up a little bit, drag this here. Alright, this is good. Then I will subdivide this multiple times. Press W, then click on subdivide, click here, then increase the cut, which is I will just type 30 for this cut. Alright, this more. Okay, let me just use 40 because that will not be enough for this. Alright, and this is okay. So for this, what I will do is to I want to make this a O. So the first thing I will do now is to just add a modifier to this, which is the subdivision surface modifier. So I'll just increase the level to 2 like that. Okay, now let's begin doing the O. So to do this, I will just choose sculpt effect. Let me just use sculpt for this. Then I will just use loss and only in the middle. Alright, so this is pump up, as you can see. So we want this to be a O, so we drag it down like so. So you look at where you want your lava effect to be, then you start sculpting down. Alright guys, now I am done adding the O to this, and I just press 0 to view the camera. Now you can see that this is really nice. Alright, let's go back to layout now to see the model itself. And when you play through, just press 0 and play through, you see that this is really working perfect right now. Okay, now what we do now is to press W, then shade smooth. Alright, now let's add the material and set up the lava material for this. Now come to shading, and guys, this is where the effect will take place. Alright, now we need to come to cycles because this effect will work more better in cycles. So press new to add a new shader, and by default we have the principal BFDF shader, and right now we don't need that, so we delete. So the next thing to do now to have a mix shader, press Shift A, go to shading, just add a mix shading, drop that here. Alright, now add the principal shader to this. Alright, put down here. Alright, now for this we have emission. Just press Shift A, shading, and select emission. Alright, drop that here to the first node. Okay, now we are not having the effect we want right now, but we are getting there. Alright, so we want this to be like a fire stuff. Now we need to add a black body to this. Press Shift A and come to converter, then select a black body. Now just drag it here to the emission. Now we have a black body which is pure something reddish. Alright, so what we need to do to play with first is the displacement. Alright, so let's press Shift A, then come to texture, then add the noise texture. Alright, so when you plug this, let's just check this first. So as you can see, this is the noise texture, and when you plug this to the displacement like so, then we kind of have some effect right here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, now we need to add a bump to this. Just press Shift A, come to vector, now select a bump. Now put that here. So it can be in normal and it can be in height. Let us change it to. Alright, so the next thing is to have something go on in this factor. Okay, now let's press Shift A, go to input and add a ambient occlusion. Drop that here. Now when you check the ambient occlusion, you see something like this. Now you can see the form shape of the O. Alright, so when you drop that half this, you see that we are getting there right now. And when you just play around with the settings of this scale of the noise texture here, just increase it something like 10. The detail, bring the detail up to 16. Then the distortion, just put it to 0.4, I guess. Alright, still leave that for now. Then come here to this ambient and occlusion. So now just press Shift A, then add a color ramp to this. Drop that here. Alright, so you just have to increase this black point, drag it here, and also the white point, drag it close, not so close. Now change the linear to B-spline. Alright, so we see have something going on there, and increase this strength to 5 so that we can have a clear fire in the middle. So what we want to do is we want the middle to have the effect, and that is what is going on right now. Okay, you can see that this is working, and it's like we are not having the lava effect yet. And let me just show you how to get the lava right now. When you come back to this bump here and just change it from height to normal, now you have the lava effect. Alright, let's leave that for now. And when you come here to this shading, just change this white color, just drop it down like so, then decrease the roughness to something more shiny. Alright, just you can give it something metallic, maybe 0.5. It's your choice. You can hide it or leave it like that. Alright, let's leave this for now. So when you press 0, you can see this, and you can decrease the strength of this lava emission here. You can just put something like 2. You see that you have a low lava going on here, and let's leave this right here. Alright, so you can just tweak the settings here by dragging this wheel right here closer. Now you can do all effects. It's more flexible to do this way. Okay, now we want only this lava to be here in the middle where we make the O appear, and all this place we want is to be the normal ground. We don't want to see anything like this going on here, and the best way to do that is to paint out all this place. Now I will show you guys how to do deep painting. I already did something like this in my previous tutorial, and I will still show you how to. Okay, for this to add the paint, just come to texture painting here, just click on that. Now when you come here, just click on this plus sign, then select a base color. Now you need to give this a name. I'll just give it lava mask. Alright, then I will just click on OK. So the next thing I will do is to save this. I can just paint it like so. Alright, let me just add this here, lava mask. I can see it, you see it right here. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and save this. Just save that. So anytime you do the painting, you have to resave this once again. Alright, so that you can store the data for it. Okay, let's start painting this. Anywhere we want this lava to show, we have to paint that out. So you have to be careful when painting this. So guys, as I'm painting right now, this is not updated, and when we want it to be updated, you just have to go ahead and save. That's how to do. Just don't forget to save this. So I will just go ahead and quickly do this. Alright, and this is the basic. Let's save this for now. So then come to shading. Now you can see that we have this white spot on the lava. Alright, and this is exactly what we are looking for. And let me show you how to do this. This is the mask we did. Okay guys, so let me show you how to add this together. Okay, this is the painting we did, and we can check it. As you can see, this is the painting, and to use this we need another mix shader. We can duplicate this by pressing Shift D and drop that here. Alright, and we need a node which is a hold out. Just press Shift A, go to shading, then select hold out. Alright, so this node will stand as the transparent part of this image. Just drag this here, and that's the effect. When you press Shift A, just come to color, then select invert. That's why the reason why this is not working perfect. When you drop invert node here, now we can only see our lava in space. And when you press 0, now you have it. Right, and that is how to do that. And the reason why we're having black part of this is because we are not in transparent mode. Let me show you how to do this. Just click here, come down to frame, now click on transparency. So when you do that, you see that we have only the lava in the spot we marked. When you play through, you have your effects working perfect. Alright, for this now you can now go ahead and do more painting to paint more spots you want. Just decrease the brush a little. Alright, so I just paint some mark like this. Just do some rough painting here. Use of painting, yeah. Alright, do some rough painting here. It depends on how you want it. Alright, so when you go here and save, whenever you are doing the painting, make sure you save this, then if you update it around it, now you can see that. Alright, so if you are happy with your lava effect, or maybe you want to tweak some settings here, you can still go back to the shading Now come to the roughness, distortion, everything is, you can do it here. Now you can increase the roughness. As you can increase the roughness, you see that this is more like fire, like stuff here. And you can decrease the roughness also, so we have something like this, but I prefer this to be in 0.5. all right, and your ambient and occlusion, you can also tweak this. You can use the distance of 0.5 to this. Now we have more black part from this, and it looks good. You can still drag this, then tweak it to your own taste. As you can see. So let's do a render test. Alright, now this is done rendering, and the next step to do now is to do the compositing. Now some of you guys have been asking me how to do compositing here in Blender, and I have some tutorial on how to do it, but I will still show you how to do a compositing here, and this is how to do compositing. Just come to compositing. Now you need to click on this huge node. Alright, and this is the render layer, and this is the compositing node, and we need a viewer node to view this. Alright, just press shift A, come to output, then you see a viewer, just click on that. Now we need an alpha over node, just press shift A, go to color, then shoot an alpha over node. Now we need to plug this to the viewer, just connect it like so. Alright, okay, now you see that we are seeing only white part because this is the white background we are seeing. So for us to see this, we need to bring this down. Alright, now we are seeing this layout, and obviously we need to input our movie clip. Just press shift A, go to input, now select a movie clip. Alright, so click on here to load in the footage on it. So drag this image input to this image input of this. Now you see our effect on top. Alright, and this is how to add effects together, how to add a CG element with a live footage in Blender. It's simple and it's easy as that. So we need to refine this a little bit, okay, by adding, just have to duplicate this, but instead of duplicating, we just add another alpha over node. Just press shift A, come to color, select alpha over, drop that here. Now drag this output down here also. Alright, now we need to blur this down, or just press shift A, select filter, then select blur, put that here. Now increase this, increase it very well. Okay, now you see that this blur is on top of our effect, but we want it to be underneath of our lava effect. Just switch this, and this will be in the bottom and this will be at the top. What it did here is this now node will be on the top and this up will be on the bottom. Alright, now you can see that we have something interesting going on, like a fire effect here, and this is how to do the compositing. Alright, now you can drag this up like so. Now press shift A, go to color, now select color balance node. Alright, now you can do a simple color correction here. Drag this to something like a bluish. Drop down the gamma again here. So much. Give it something blue. Alright, now the gamma something like yellow, like so. and also the gain, put something like yellow. Alright, and when you check the before then after, when you mute this, see that this is see how it is better than the before. Alright, and this is also do the compositing, and it's very easy. The node you can just add is a clear node to make this fire more shiny. I just press Shift A, come to filter and select a glare, drop that here, down, change it from straight to foreglow. Now you have some glow going on there. You cannot see it because this is not really shiny, so you can just increase the size there. Right, and this is how to do the effect, the lava effect here in Blender. So you can just save your footage and render it out. Now before you render, you need to choose a directory for this. You can just come here, now select, this is the output, select here, and you need to choose a directory for this, like this. Just drag it here, then accept. Then you can just render it as image sequence or choose a movie clip. You can just come down, click here, change it to mega 4. Now you can render this as a movie clip. Alright, this is that about this effect, and I hope you enjoy it or like the effect. And if you do, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial.